being alone is okay. When you spend so much time with a lot of people, it is good for your mental health because back in the old days, you're biologically supposed to have people like civilization, or not civilization, but you're supposed to have like, if you didn't have people to protect you, like in a pact or whatever you want to call it, you'd be dead. The lone wolf does not survive because with one person, you can't do as much as to where 10 people, you can like do a lot. You can get a lot done. It's like 10 times the manpower. But that is not the video I'm trying to make today. The video I'm trying to make today is you're an individual and you are by yourself most of the time. And you want to have a friend group or you want to have a social life. But right now, if you're not comfortable with being by yourself, I don't think it's the best idea to try and get a social life or try and get a girlfriend or try and get a boyfriend or whatever. Because a relationship in it of itself it's just what you provide versus what they can provide for you. If you're a guy watching this and you have to do all the providing, you have to bring a lot to the table. If you don't do that, the woman will leave you. And I know that a lot of women are like, no, I'll definitely provide. No, the way that it works is the man is only good based on the value that he can provide. Whether that's, it doesn't even have to be like something like, oh, you need a lot of money, because women don't really care about a lot of money until like later on. But if you're 18 to 25, the things that they care about is, can you make them laugh? How strong are you? They don't even care if you're strong or not. Can you lift them? Do you have a job? Are you taking care of yourself? Do you have a bit of a social life? You got a couple friends, pre-selection. Um, you know, are you at least like going to the gym? Are you not some fat fuck Discord moderator that just spends all of his time in his room moderating Discord and eating fucking Doritos and Mountain Dew all day? Are you actually making money? If you're making money, if you're going to the gym, if you're actually working on passions, things that you care about, you have goals in life, then great, that's good. But then if you're doing all that and you're still doing it, then go get a social life. Go make some friends. Get out there and go make some friends. Because without people, it's really not that great to survive here alone. Being isolated, feeling lonely, not being alone, feeling lonely is as deadly as smoking, is what I've heard. So what I recommend you do is make sure that you're a decent human first, because say you get a friend group, right? Or say if you get a couple friends in a friend group and they're asking you questions like, oh, where do you go to travel? It's like, no, I didn't travel. What? Yeah, I've been locking in. Okay, what have you been doing? I've been grinding on my editor for 10 hours, pumping out videos. Oh, okay. So did you like do anything fun? Just, locking in. Okay. Did you like do anything over the weekend? Yeah, I worked out. Okay. So what do you do for fun though? I work out and I edit videos. It's like, no, dude, you can't just do that. Cause like, that's just, it's boring, Who's gonna like, a guy who's like, or a girl that's like, oh, I don't do anything. I just like to do this and that's it. Like, you gotta have variety. Sometimes you just gotta like say all right, YOLO. You know, you just got to get out there and do a couple things because life is very short and people don't really fully understand that. I know that a lot of people now are like, yeah, oh shit, life is really short. We should really try and like make the most of it. But I don't think people realize just how short it can be based on your perception. Time passes by so fast when you have a routine that you stick to and you become complacent, and it you can't go back. And when you think about how many days or weeks or months that you've just, or even years that you've wasted, or not even wasted, just that have gone by, maybe it wasn't a waste of time, but when years go by and then you just look back, you're like, oh my goodness, I lived those years and I cannot get them back. And I'm like a ticking time bomb. As soon as I blow up, that's it. I'm dead. I am not gonna be here anymore. And that is why it is very important to right now just take a bit of time to learn a lot of things, and you need to have balance to life. So before you get a friend group, you need to ask yourself this: what do you like to do for fun? And you're like, okay, I don't know what I like to do for fun. Well, then you have to find out. Okay. Then you need to ask yourself this: am I fit enough to look attractive? Look in the mirror. Do you have a 4-pack or a 6-pack? If not, get your ass in the gym, go work out. Are your shoulders a good amount of width and length? If not, get your ass in the gym, go work out. Are your quads and hamstrings, are they good? No? Can you run at least 1 mile consistently? At least under 10 minutes. No? Get your ass in the gym. Now, if you're in college right now, that's great. You probably do not need this advice. You can click off the video because I have no advice for people that are in college. You are well on your way to being a functional citizen of society, working a 9 to 5 once you graduate and making bank. Hopefully, not really. You guys are pretty screwed if you get into debt. But if you're not in college, then you probably have a lot of free time and you probably work maybe like a part-time job. You need to be able to work on your passion. You need to be able to work out. You need to be able to actually have fun. So trying new things would be great. Asking people, random people, if they want to hang out. And I know that's weird, but that really does teach you how to socially attract people, and it teaches you how to socially just talk in general. Because imagine you haven't really talked to anybody. If you only have like 1 or 2 friends, that is your world right there in your little bubble. And you only talk to those people. So you need to talk to a lot of people. Next time you go to the grocery store or the gym, just talk to people. And you can be less lonely by just talking to people in the grocery store or at the park. You just have a conversation, and 9 times out of 10 they'll talk to you too. Someone will probably sit on the bench with you and they'll just have a conversation. And that's good. That's really good. And sometimes you don't even need friends when that happens, because you're literally talking to people and socializing. And socializing is a good way to become undepressed sometimes. And again, depression can have, or being depressed can have so many different reasons or you can have so many different reasons as to why you're depressed. You could have a chemical imbalance in your head. You could have gut problems. You could have social anxiety, which leads to depression. You could have, uh, it could be anything, literally anything. You could literally not like, it could be even psychological, which is probably most cases. Or, like I said before, it could just be like a chemical imbalance in your head, gut problems, or you just need to fix your diet and exercise, and you'll be good. I've been depressed before. I'm still kind of depressed, but again, life doesn't stop for anybody. So if you keep on just laying in your bed all day, it's not going to work out for you. So just keep on trying, and hopefully you'll make it out one day. And I know that you're gonna be like, hopefully, oh, I thought this video was to like teach me. Again, nobody knows you personally. So I'm saying hopefully, with some hope, that you actually get out of bed and take this video seriously, and take the videos that you've been watching for the past 2 years, 3 years, on how to self-improve. I just hope that some of you out there, or a lot of you, most of you, all of you, I hope, are, getting up out of bed every day and actually being productive for yourself. Fuck the world, fuck anybody else. You are what matters, really. That doesn't mean be selfish. That means filling up your cup to the brink. And then when you're finally ready, overflow it into someone else's cup. Because when your cup is empty, how are you supposed to fill someone else's cup? It's not going to work. That is that is a perfect analogy on being a little bit selfish and being selfless. That is the line right there. Once your cup is full, then you can start giving. But until then, I really wouldn't suggest it. How are you going to give if you don't have anything? How are you going to give if you're always living paycheck to paycheck? Most people are donating when they're living paycheck to paycheck. What are you doing? Why would you do that? That's not being selfish, not donating. And they get peer pressured by that's another thing too. When you have a social life, you feel obligated to donate. That's not good. If you don't want to donate, don't donate. If you don't want to do something, do not do it. You do not owe anybody anything. And if you want to be alone, be alone. If you feel comfortable with being alone, that is even better. Because having friends is stupid sometimes. It's good for having fun. That's it. Literally, that's it. So my advice to you would be to have fun, but not too much fun. And I know that's basic advice, and I know that everybody tells you that, but you should always split your day into 4 different parts. You need to work. That means your job. Then you need to actually do something productive, like if that's editing videos or taking photography shots or networking your Instagram or social media and working out. Then you have having fun, whatever free time, whatever you want to do, like watching TV or going out there and, talking to people. And then you have sleep. Sleep is really important. So you have work, which takes up about 8 to 10 hours. Then you have productiveness, which should take up maybe like 2 to 4 hours. And then you have free time, which takes up maybe like 2-3 hours. And then you have bedtime, which takes up, depending on how much you sleep, 6 to 10 hours. And that's it. That's your day right there. And a lot of people will sacrifice sleep for work, and their free time for work is just work, 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 work. Or they'll sleep a lot and they won't work as much and they won't actually do as much. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it helpful. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.